everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tara Arnold, and tonight I'm going to be channeling Ascended Master St.Germain and the Ascended Masters for an Energy Ascension update for the month of September 2025. So we'll see what they have to say. And before I begin, I just want to remind everyone that the next live group channeling event is on telepathy. So you can learn telepathy. It's going to be a course. It's 2.5 hours. So everybody can be telepathic to read each other's minds. I will leave the details in the description below, and I'm going to get started. Oh yes, welcome. I'm St.Germain. We welcome you all. We are showing our channel that many of the collective consciousness on planet Earth are coming to endings of a cycle in their ascension process. This is that they have been purging many karmic debts and cycles within the past 9 years. They have been purging, and it is coming to a close this last quarter of 2025. The month of September in numerology is a 9, and the year in numerology adds up to a 9 as well. This is a double closing of untied ends and changing of systems. There are many projects that you may have started from the beginning of the year in 2025, and we would recommend to be tying things up, closing them, or finishing up old projects. The energy that from now forward, from September, October, November, and December, focus in on not recreating loops of pain from the past. You are at the end of a 9-year cycle. And what would you like to bring into 2026? We would say to use these last 4 months to focus in on what you do not wish to recreate in your reality, in order to prevent you from recreating a loop of pain, a loop of suffering, and a loop of struggling. Where are you struggling and suffering in your reality, and how could you close circuits, or close friendships, or close work projects, or close the beginnings of projects that you started? Focus in on this. What friends and family members are you keeping in your reality that drain your energy? Would you like another 9-year cycle of this? This is what we are saying. Focus in on what would set you free from your heart, and what would expand your consciousness on your ascension process. It is about going in and loving the one within you, which we have mentioned many times. And it is difficult when you are being drowned out by energies around you. It is time to cut cords of deception and cut cords that are heavy and pulling you down. We are showing our channel like a hot air balloon that is tied down, and they light the fire so it will rise and float up, but all the cords attached to it are keeping it tied to the ground. These are the energies of those around you that are keeping you tied down. It is time to set yourselves free. You are here to expand consciousness, and you are here to step into your power. September marks the release of the old energies and old belief systems that no longer serve you will be purged this month. Focus in on this. Let go of outdated systems and focus in on how can I expand my own consciousness. This is where the collective consciousness is required to focus in order to elevate humanity in the frequency. It is about going in and focusing, am I loving me, or am I pleasing or feeding someone's ego? It is time to focus in, and focus in intensely. There will be much happening in the political system in the month of September, and in October there will be some shifts in leadership, changes, leaders being held accountable or removed from their positions. There will be many natural disasters happening globally due to the energy frequency of the 9s in numerology. For the month of September, it is the shutting out the old end of karmic cycles. And as this is happening collectively, Mother Nature will respond to the frequencies. It will be more natural disasters in hurricanes, storms, floods, fires over the next few months as Mother Earth shakes up the energy on planet Earth. It is from the collective consciousness bringing these frequencies to the surface, and Mother Earth responds to transmute those frequencies back to love. It is all what you are releasing from your past lifetimes that is coming to the surface to be transmuted. It is not to be feared. It is to be not judged. It is to be not looked down upon. It is simply to observe. Observe as these frequencies come up around you and the chaos around you is happening. Simply observe it, to stay in the now moment and to stay present and in a fifth dimension perception. There will be more questioning about AI use and judgment on it, whether or not it is safe to use for educational systems and who is going to run it or be in charge of it. During this time on planet Earth, you would notice that the exposure to abuse is coming to the surface. There are many different types of abuse, and you would notice that there are many making videos and having a voice and speaking up on planet Earth. Why is this happening at this time? The older generations were punished for speaking their truth, and so this fear kept them in suppression. The older generations ask, who am I to speak up? And the new generation asked, who am I to stay silent? The new generations being born on planet Earth are not coming in with the fear or shame of speaking up, and they are the ones that are the way showers. They are the whistleblowers, and they are not afraid to speak up and ask the questions that the older generation has kept silent. They're not afraid to point out when abuse is happening, and this is exposing many on planet Earth, and there is a crumbling of this power. It is because it is more important to speak the truth than it is to stay silent at this time. The new generations do not stay small because they do not carry the karmic weight of suppression. You will notice that there will be more coming to the surface around abuse and being exposed for it. There will be many on planet Earth that are stepping into the truth. The new generation is giving you the courage to speak for the version of you that was never allowed to. Speak for those who are still waiting for permission. When you see others are speaking up, do not silence them. Let them step into their light. Do not be humiliated or embarrassed that they are not afraid to stand up. Instead, stand behind them and support them. It is time on planet Earth to step into the light and stop being afraid of the dark. Blessings for your month of September. Blessings.